Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to test the Blue Angel Overdrive with a humbucker equipped guitar. I've already done a video on test for Blue Angel Overdrive with a single coil guitar. Now in this video I will check this pedal with a humbucker equipped guitar. The design of this pedal dates back to 2011 as I was experimenting and designing my own overdrive. My goal was to design a pedal that was flexible and as natural sounding as it could be. So I said I don't want to design any overdrive that has clipping diodes in it. So I came up with my own idea and design that I was incorporating transistors that act and sound like tubes. So I incorporated this design concept into Blue Angel Overdrive design. It is actually a three-stage design that in each stage the signal gets compressed and clipped, but without any clipping diode. That was the original idea. So the whole circuit based around this this idea that I had. I didn't want to design a complex overdrive with so many knobs and switches, but and this pedal has three basic knobs like so many pedals. Gain knob or drive knob, which controls the gain of the circuit. The level, self-explanatory, output level of the pedal, and the tone knob. The tone knob is a passive one. Some pedals incorporate an active circuit to control the higher frequencies or mid-range frequencies. This tone knob is a passive one, and it controls just the high end. As you turn the tone knob counterclockwise, it dampens the highs. As you can see, there are also two toggle switches. Fat switch, a two-position or two-state toggle switch, and dynamic, a three-stage toggle switch. The fat switch is a very useful function and up and tool in this pedal. Imagine you have a guitar that has a thin sound and you wish to fatten up and thicken the sound of the pickup in order to create a fatter distortion or overdrive. This switch does this, and it's perfect when you want a fuller and fatter sound without being boomy. It works on the lower mid frequencies. And the dynamic switch is the option that I gave to this pedal and enables the player to use different clipping thresholds. In the middle position is the original design that I made back in 2011. That is no clipping diodes, and it clips and saturates completely naturally without any clipping diode. So in the middle position of the dynamic switch, the sound is very open, less compressed, it has a lot of punch and openness to it. And when you roll down the volume knob on the guitar, you hear almost a clean sound. And this is the characteristic and feature of this design, that the pedal is very dynamic and open sounding. It's almost like a tube amplifier. But when you flip the switch to the lower position, I have added unsymmetrical clipping diodes to the circuit, so you get extra clipping here, so you have more sustain, more dirtiness, and a almost compressed sound in comparison to the middle switch, to the middle position of the switch. And when I flip the switch completely upwards, it's a symmetrical clipping diode configuration, and it clips again. So the sound is very compressed. It's very it sustains so much, and you have to actually play with it in order to understand what I mean. But in any case, this is a very useful tool when you are selecting pedals or overdrive for rhythm or solos. So this helps you shape the tone better and the character of the pedal. So this is actually a multi-function overdrive with two key features, key parameters that you can control on board. For this test, I'm using a JS1 Ibanez guitar with the Marzio humbucker in the bridge and a Seymour Duncan humbucker in the neck position. And my amp is a Hammer 35 watt 66 in power stage Fender type of circuit. I have set the amp clean, and the amp feeds a 1x12 cabinet with a Celestion Vintage 30 speaker in it, and in front of this speaker I have used a Sennheiser 906 into a Fostex recorder. Let's hear how the pedal sounds. That's my clean tone. Well, I'd like to show you how this fat switch sounds. So I keep playing the bass string or the sixth string on my guitar and flip the switch, and let's hear how the effect of this switch is. Well, as you could hear, the fat switch fattens up the whole sound, and it works on the middle frequencies, to be exact, on the low mid frequencies, and boosts them so that you can hear a fuller sound. It's an additional option if you wish to fatten up the sound of a single coil, for example, which is a little bit thin sounding, and you want a fuller and a creamier type of overdrive out of this thin sounding pickup. The other switch is the dynamic switch. I demonstrated to you how this toggle switch changes the tone and the sound of the pedal. Well, let's now examine the drive range of the pedal. This pedal can start from really a almost clean sound. Of course, it depends how hot the pickups are on your guitar. But it can sound really almost like half clean, half distorted to full-blown overdrive. Especially on humbucker guitar that has more output, this pedal reacts and sounds more like a high gain overdrive or almost like a distortion. Well, that was it. Blue Angel Overdrive with Humbucker guitar. If you have any questions, you can write in the comments below or drop me a line through my website or email. If you liked the video, please like it, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel in order so that when I put a new video out, you get notified. Thank you for watching.